Hi guys, it's Negla. I'm here with a quick video reading for twin flames and divine partners and those on the secret journey of love. I felt guided today to do a quick reading for our collective energies because a lot has been showing up and coming up, even in my readings or, and the knowledge has been coming from spirit right now. There's a lot has been going on with the collective energies, and I actually just did my 11/11 live broadcast that I have. If you wanna, if you're interested to see, it was a little longer than what I anticipated, but it was full of questions and full of information that I was been have been channeling. If you want to see my work, you'll find it on my Facebook group page, Soul Speak, and I'll leave the details of that, of course, in the details of that video. And also, if you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, soulspeak.com, where you can see all my services, the different kinds of readings that I do, because I do different kinds of readings, not just for twin flames, but I do all sorts of readings that I can help the collective with. Also, please, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, and I'll get started with the reading. So, it's Mercury retrograde right now, so please bear with me as I keep channeling because the energies have not been the easiest sometimes when I tap into the collective. But the first thing that I really want to focus on at this time is we're definitely going through a major shift right now for the collective twin flames. We usually like go through different kinds of shifts, but with the 11/11 gateway, it has been a portal that has been really focused on so much of the communications issues that has been coming with the divine partners in general, but also communication in so many different aspects. And again, I don't know if you haven't watched my live transmission, I focus a lot on this aspect of the gateway. And the video is actually on my Facebook group page right now, so you can access it and see it whenever you can to get that information. But when I was asking the guides, like what they wanted me, when I was pulled cards, so the main energy of the divine union right now between, the masculine and the feminine. Again, we are working as one, both feminine and masculine, but and it's not gender specific, of course, but for those, so I'm going to be referring to those who carry the masculine energy and to those who carry the feminine energy in general. So our overall union energy is Krishna. Find the blessings in your current situation. So this is very much, this is a very masculine energy, again, that we're connected with. It's the overall energy, which I feel with that is not only the divine masculine energy energetic counterparts of the connection are tapping into more joy, happiness, and love energies, but also the divine feminine energy are reaching more levels of balance with their divine masculine counterparts. I want to show you the bottom of the deck because it was really important when I was shuffling. The bottom of my deck came to be the twin flame card. So, and actually I shuffled several times, and every time I shuffled, that card kind of was coming to focus. So again, there's an emphasis right now on the masculine aspect of our divine union, which not only about the person, but about what kind of action we are currently taking, how we think about our material life. Because I feel very much that our divine masculine energies are working a lot on their material life in general. And again, Krishna is the twin flame of Goddess Radha. So, and I know when I was doing my annual twin flame reading for the year, Radha came to focus. So you can go back into my videos to see that connection because it's coming again. Like this is, what we've been working on throughout the whole year is the connection with our divine masculine energies. So let's see what's happening with those who carry the divine masculine energy of the divine union. So the first card that came for them is Kindred Spirits. So our divine masculine energies right now are really focused on the romance. They're focused on the transformation of the divine union itself, because the divine feminine and the divine masculine at all times were always working as a team. So again, sometimes the misconception of the divine feminine energies, or those who carry the feminine energies, that the divine masculine are not understanding, they don't know, they're unawakened, or they come to this life like kind of clueless. But it's a misconception, because they come to reincarnate as again as souls who are into the ascension path, so they know what is going on. And at times, um, we as energies, we keep balancing each other out. So it doesn't mean that they have been unawakened. It means that their time to express that side of them is still coming, or they are developing that, or they are waiting for specific activations from the divine feminine. So keep that in mind. I'm feeling very much it's a transformation of their outlook. And I'm being guided right now to look at this card, find the blessing in the current situation, which the guides want to really express right now is that they are starting to look at things from a different perspective. This perspective is connecting more with their divine feminine energy. This has been a work in progress over the years, really. But now I'm feeling their emphasis on understanding their own divine feminine energy, and also their connection with their feminine counterparts is becoming more highlighted. Like there's, with this butterfly, I feel. This is a huge transformation really in the perspective. So I'm feeling a lot of the ego that has been holding things back, or the ego that they've been trying to work on and heal as templates of this society, has been really, they've been doing such a great job with healing all these different aspects of the way they used to see things. Like and Krishna again, like I'm feeling guided, because Krishna is a lot about joy, happiness, and it's a very romantic Hindu deity. So I'm feeling the return of romance, the return of courting, the return of um, happy communication, or the return of um, openness in the connection and towards the connection. Mercury retrograde is also supporting that, because Mercury is in retrograde, so it's supporting our communication issues. It's supporting things from the past coming to light, and especially the it's always with Mercury, always get returns of previous lovers, people from the past. But it's not necessarily that it's always going to come in a physical communication, but and again, you have to look where you are. This is a general reading, so it might not resonate totally with everyone right in this moment, but I feel more of a resurrection of fast and forward communication. So that's what they're really working on right now. The other card that came for them is adventure. With this card, I feel the idea of leaving the past behind, leaving, like, I mean, if you have been following my readings, you know that I don't really read the cards as what they are. I look at the cards more from my channeling abilities, from how I interpret intuitively, and what the guides are really showing me right now. Because I feel right now with this card, this is someone who is pulling a huge weight behind her. Like I feel with this, like leaving behind that huge weight. So many of them, again, butterfly wings at the bottom. So they are transforming the way they have lived their life, and they are currently living their life. Like I don't feel she's really happy right now to pull that weight, and she's literally like ready to let go of that weight that is pulling her, and just literally just leaving. Um, I feel more of surrendering in this card. They're surrendering to the idea that they don't need to carry the weight of the whole world on their shoulders. They're ready to really see the world. So I feel with some of them, they are getting more intuitive guidance towards maybe traveling to for vacation, maybe traveling for careers or job opportunities. Um, some of them are actually leaving homes, so they are changing residence. I feel financial burdens also being released from them. Um, Maybe more questions about their abundance, where it's coming from, and where they want to spend their time. So I feel um, like if we look at her, which is really coming right now, like if we really look at her, as much as she's pulling that weight, but I mean, if you're in Paris, like you should be having a good time. If you are visiting Paris, then she should not really be pulling that weight. She should actually turn around and look at the Eiffel Towers and just really enjoy it. So it's a look back at what brought them happiness. It's a um like apart from the weight that I feel with this car, but like along, along that time is you need to look back at what brought you happiness, or literally just turn your back on what feels like as a weight and look forward to happy adventures and happy communications, happy lands, happy times. Like she's literally right now, like she's ready to have fun and be playful. So such a cute um, message that I'm getting now from the guides. So that's something definitely they're working on. On another note, like, so I asked another question, what could be something that kind of a challenge? I know we can see it as a block, but I don't see blocks. I see challenges or something they might be a little bit challenged with when it's in the connection with the divine feminine. So from the angel cards, I got children. Your love life is being affected by children. I've been getting a lot of Twitter messages about the idea of children. So I'm really happy that came in the cards, and I'm just uncovering these cards right now with you guys. So this is another confirmation, even for what I've been channeling intuitively about what the divine masculine really are focused on. So I feel with this is many of them are really focused on the material aspect of their lives. What if they have children right now? What is going to happen with their children? And not only what's going to happen with them, but healing issues regarding children. So they could be connecting. So it could be about their current, like if they have a spouse or a significant other right now, they are really worried, or maybe trying to figure out what is going to happen with the children of the marriage or children of the connection they have with their karmics. And like I'm feeling maybe financial issues, maybe legal separations, like things like custody issues, maybe child support. Actually, even the logistics of who's going to take care of the kids, or how to manage that. Um, the logistics of what happens when two parents separate regarding children. For some of what I'm also getting with this card is for some of the divine masculine energy, it's the other way around. It is them being the children, and there is a concern about their parents, and it could be for, again, this is a general message. So I'm feeling two sides of that message is the divine masculine regarding their own children, and maybe or the children of their divine feminine. Like the issues of children right now is in the forefront as a something that needs to be figured out. But also for many of them, it is what they're going to do with their parents. For some of them, they're still healing parent issues, what their parents are going to think, or um, they're saying familiar ties, ancestral ties, generational programming. So they are really working hard on these family issues, like healing family issues regarding their own parenting, them as parents, or even if they don't have kids, maybe they're worried about or thinking about their divine feminine's children, but also them in connection to their own parents. Maybe logistics of who's going to take care of my parents if I step away, or how they're going to manage, like some of them family businesses, they are connected to that. This which is coming. It could be like really I'm feeling a lot of material connections with family and parents. So maybe some of them are dependent on their parents somehow. Some of them, their parents are actually dependent on them. So this is something that is coming up for healing. Um, I also asked about a major karmic cycle that currently the divine masculine energies are working on to support the union energy. So the card that I got is leaving or travel, which again, it's just another confirmation. I love these cards. I love when, the guys really bring every card in harmony. So leaving or travel. So again, it's a karmic cycle regarding them pursuing their life dreams. So for some of them, that dream is about literally just leaving where they are and moving in physical towards the divine feminine, because some of them actually live in different continents, different states, different cities. So I feel like literal moving residents, states and cities. And some of them are also pursuing career options. Um, Maybe education. Some of them are really connecting with leaving jobs. I feel very much material aspect of that in connection to careers and finances. But again, it's the same thing like this card. It's another confirmation that it's everything about what they're leaving behind in their pursuit of love, happiness, and joy. Because they know that their home and their love and their hearts are really with the divine feminine. So they're really looking at things from a material, a very practical, very in a way like setting things straight. They want things to be on solid foundation, so they are looking at this karmic cycles that they have to leave. When it comes to the divine feminine energy, I wanted to see from what really, in a way, from their divine masculine point of view, because again, when we look at what the divine masculine has been going through right now, it is in a way somehow we look at it from the divine feminine perspective. And from the divine masculine energies perspective, or because that's also part of the divine feminine, what what the divine feminine energies need to be working on, what currently they're working on. So the first card is transition. The divine feminine energy right now, they're healing, and they're going through a major transition. Many of them are transitioning away from their shadow side, because I feel very much with this card that the divine feminine is leaving behind so much ego, so much that he or she has been working on. So we're leaving our shadows behind and moving forward. So I feel with this card, there's a crescent new moon. So by the new moon that is coming at the end of November, I feel we're gonna really feel some major things happen. And I feel when the Mercury retrograde ends by November, I believe 20th, we're going to see some forward movement in the divine feminine energies. We're going to see more of a positive, like what, like we're going to see more that the divine feminine can feel that transition that many have been going through is really like kind of ending in a way that it's not a transition anymore. Like we are really sitting on a solid foundation of what that new life means for us. By December also, like as we get into December, because I'm looking at this card right now and they made me look at it, there's a snowflake. So like that's more like feel like with December, and maybe by Christmas time, or as we go into the portals of December with actually the winter solstice. So be patient as the transition is now happening for the divine feminine, um, because that transition has been in the works and the work has been done, and there's so many seeds that have been planted. So just be patient as things start to sprout, and you will actually keep seeing more fruits of your labor. So I feel very much by winter solstice. So this is what we're going through with the energies. And again, be patient with energies, because it takes time for, like, we can be planting seeds in this energy right now in the gateway, but it will take its time to fully manifest into form and into shape. Oh, the other thing that the second card that came is listening for the divine feminine. I want to say with this is listening to divine messages and listening to your guides. I feel again the first thing that came with this card is patience. Birds are divine messengers, so I feel for the divine feminine is to really sit back and relax, and be patient and listen to your divine messages right now, because they are really bringing a lot of comfort and a lot of confirmation. Um, like I can feel her really, in a way, just waiting. Okay, when is my manifestation going to happen? But I feel very much the patient. I mean, I would really want to say that this is a patience card, and really, in a way, listening to your guidance right now, and just take it easy and not to really try to rush things out, because it is coming. And the messengers, messengers of God and messengers of the universe, of the divine, are here to bring you those messages of reassurance that your steps are, they're not in vain. They are steps towards your financial and romantic and love. It's everything in your life. It is coming forward, and it's coming through. Just enjoy your time for our feminine energies. Like, really, I feel a lot of going within right now. No need to rush, no need to try to speed things up, because things are already speeding up. There's a very accelerated motion forward. When it comes to some of the challenges that the divine feminine energies are working on right now for their union, let's see what card came. That card came, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So for some of the divine feminine energies, they are working on releasing karmic ties to their exes. So it could be someone you are currently connected with, but also connecting with exes, like literal exes in your life. Maybe people that you have met, connections that you've had in your past that no longer serve your soul. So I feel a clearing of energy, like literal clearing your energy from debris, from negativity, maybe from karmic lessons that you've already learned that you don't need to keep on holding on to. Again, with this, I'm feeling divorce papers, and family drama. Like, I feel drama situation or dramatic situations that are no longer serving your soul. Stories. Sometimes that we keep repeating stories to ourselves, but they're no longer here. So definitely clearing more karmic ties. It could be, to your exes, to karmic situations regarding partners. And for some, just really stepping into power and realizing where your energy is being spent. Is it being spent on, is it really being spent on becoming all that you can be, or you're still connected to other dramatic situations, maybe regarding your ex, or maybe I feel it's like stories that are being told. Like, I'm like the vision that they're showing me, like a group of people sitting together, and they keep asking and they keep talking about their past lovers, and but they're not just talking about it from a positive perspective. They're still talking about it from a negative perspective. It's like talk, 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 like too much talking right now. And there's no need for that talk, because it's irrelevant not right now in that divine feminine's energy. Like, she does not, she or he or that person, you need to keep releasing these old stories, these old conversations. There's no need to be talking about the past right now. Um, and when I ask for the feminine energies, what is a karmic cycle that they are really working on right now, for the collective energies, for their union as well? I got the card trees. I feel with this card very much is grounding your energy. So a lot of grounding energy coming in, and it's in a way it is a challenge or something that the divine feminine has to continue working on. For some, they feel very grounded, and for some, they are starting to feel the fruits of their labor of being grounded. But for some, um, just keep grounding your energy, keep feeling that you really reach for the stars and reach for the heavens and reach for a higher vibration, while at the same time being fully connected to your sources of power, because you're getting a lot of nourishment from the heavens right now, or from the divine. It's coming from the higher dimensions right now. So keep nourishing yourself so you can feel grounded. As you connect to the heavens, you keep connecting your roots fully to Mother Earth. So Mother Earth is, I feel that's another theme that the feminine needs to work on. Keep connecting to Mother Earth energies. Um, so where we're heading with this, like what is happening, where we're heading, and what is the final advice from our guides. Got the card Compassion, Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So I feel compassion is about opening our hearts and feeling strength in our steps, and feeling that everything that happens in our lives is for a reason, so we can grow and manifest and heal those bloodlines and heal templates for the collective. So I feel more and more compassion coming up. I want to say the golden rays of union right now, because golden rays represent union energies. Like the color gold itself represents a lot of union energy, and in a way it's the sun energy, which is again a masculine energy, but I feel being very protected and safe because the masculine energies um, are really tapping into um, they're really working really hard right now on feeling that safety and protection. And these are the masculine energies within all of us, not just a person, but it is our own masculine energies are stepping up. So your divine partner, your twin, if that twin is your, as a masculine, for example, then they are working through you to bring that energy up, to be at its strength. And as a divine feminine energy, within you also, you're opening up your sense of compassion to that side of yourself, that you're feeling more that energy within you. Because again, when we're looking at twin flames, for example, we are all one. They are part of who you are, so they're not really separate. So whatever they are just to show you a mirror effect. It's still all within you. So keep feeling that within you. Whatever your divine feminine energy is showing you, it is part of yourself. Whatever your masculine energy is showing you, it is part of yourself. We are we are the divine partners. We are one in all aspects of our lives. I hope this gave you a quick synopsis, a quick outlook to what's happening with our divine partners and divine, with our union energies. So stay tuned for more to come. There's a lot happening with our union energies, and we need to be patient with how things are manifesting, because we are grounding so much of our union energies right now in more in a physical sense. Um, so I will leave you with this for now. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, soulspeak.com, and follow my Instagram and my Facebook group page. I'll talk to you soon.